Hello there guys, welcome back to me Zoal and welcome back to another episode of my FC Kaiserslautern Road to Glory career mode. We are at episode number 20. In today's episode we're taking on the month of April, which is probably gonna be our toughest month in this entire season. Because we are starting up against Leipzig away from home, and then we have Borussia Dortmund at home. Going a little journey away to Augsburg before we are then traveling to Munich to face up against FC Bayern. So it's gonna be a tough one. Hopefully we can get some result out of it. But I am expecting at least 3 of these games to be losses against Leipzig, Dortmund and Bayern. I will myself be playing Leipzig, Dortmund and Bayern, then we will sim the away game against Augsburg. Because I want to test myself with this team against the better clubs in the league. Of course, Leipzig, we are fighting against for the 6th position at the moment. Even though with Augsburg also right beneath us, Gladbach, Mainz and whatever, we are probably not in the top 10 after this episode. I feel like it's probably gonna be more like 10th, 11th we will be at after today's episode, depending on the result of course. But we are up against 6th, 8th, 2nd and 3rd, so nothing is gonna be easy, let's just say it that way. And with that, let's push forward to the game here. As we already have an offer for one of our players here, Standard Press, I feel like we can say no to. Even though it's not really transfer window, we are in April, there's still a few months into the summer transfer window, but either way, we'll take it. Let's head in here at Red Bull Arena in Leipzig to see if we can do anything against. We get destroyed by them 4-0 the very first game of the season, with Julian Alvarez and Openda up top. A very dangerous partnership I have to say, with Baumgartner and Elmas, Xavier and Kelm as the midfielders, with Raum, Klosterman, Castaner Jr. and Openda as the back four, with Blavish in goal. They are dangerous. They have Fabian Schär on the bench as well, Andre Silva on the bench, Benjamin Sesko, William Jr. All in all, it just looked like a really strong team. So, of course, we are not expecting much, but we are hoping for the best. So let's head in there and hope that we can get something out of it. Ricardo can be good, but at the same time, I can understand how that I feel like he's tough to actually shoot with. Oh, that's an awful tackle there. Straight red for Elmas. Leipzig a man down after an horrendous tackle from Elmas. Flying in for Roth. And 11.5 minutes into the game, Leipzig is a man down. Does it change how this game's gonna go? Probably not. I've probably still gonna get counter-attacked with Alvarez and Openda up top. But we'll at least have more chance to play around with it and hope for a result here. Openda shoots. Openda scores. This was what I felt like, even though they are a man down, they will score. So exactly pretty much 8 minutes after that red card, they've gone up and scored against us instead. Very unfortunately, again, our goalkeeper is not looking good there, I have to say. But either way, it is what it is. 20 minutes in, 1-0 Leipzig. Okay, not Klosterman. Will lose that. Klosterman doesn't control the ball on the right. Ragnar Arce is through on goal. Ragnar Arce, 1-1. We are actually back in this game. Right before halftime as well. 40 minutes in, it's 1-1. Probably what many would have been expected after Leipzig got a man sent off 12 minutes into the game. But either way, we'll take it. It's really nicely done. I tried to get it more nicely through for Arce, but luckily for us, Klosterman couldn't control the ball and Arce could run down with it. That's nicely. Hopefully we can keep the draw into the halftime, and then we can push for the win in the second half. Oh, Panda, don't do this. Squarefield, take him. No. Kroos, make it. Never mind, we will not go in level in the halftime. Lucas Openda had other things in mind, it seems like. Again, it's a simple ball through my defense. And a little bit of pace lacking to get out there. I tried to get out there with Kroos to stop him. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, and we will be down 2-1 going into the halftime. Very, very unfortunately. But there's not much to say. We will come out second half. Try to put some more pressure on as well, with not letting too much of our defense be too much open for their fast strikers. But either way, it is still looking like a tough game, even though we are one man up. Tachi, falls for Williams, Mogala, confusion, and Nico Williams Jr. will make it 3-1 Leipzig on some big confusion. What should we do? Again, it's like I try to take a touch with him to turn around with the ball and then shoot it away, and then it falls straight from Williams that smashed it in. It's unfortunately, but that's what happens when you're up against the big teams. You should not give them many opportunities because they will take them. But either way, it will be 3-1 after 65 minutes, maybe even more, because I defend poorly. Luckily, it doesn't seem like that. 66 minutes in, 3-1 RB Leipzig. Archer will steal that. Maybe we'll get a goal back here. Dr. Archer will get it in. It's 3-2 now. 7 minutes left to play. Again, one of the big mistakes they make sometimes, the CPU, is they make those heavy touches with the defenders. Luckily, I was fast to react. Axner with a great tackle to get it and nicely put it in behind the goalkeeper of Leipzig. We still have an opportunity to get a point from this game, and we will go for it now. 83 minutes in, 3-2 Leipzig. Right away, we cannot. Good defending from Shah for us to try to get a last attack out. We didn't. We will end up losing 3-2 away from home against Leipzig. They will now have a 5-point gap to us from the 6th point. For the 6th spot and the European spot. There's not much to say. We just, even when with them having a man down, they were just a better team on the field. So there's not much more we can do about that. It's just what it is. It's unfortunately, it is very unlucky. Again, Archer's playing great. And honestly, I think the best we can do for him is probably let him go in the summer transfer window. Let him go to one of the better clubs and actually try to win things, because I still think that's gonna take a long time before we win anything. Let's just be honest with that. We are still 7th because Augsburg drew. The same did Gladbach. And then I guess, but both Union Berlin and Mainz haven't played yet. Are they up against each other? No, when we don't have Leverkusen, they're probably gonna lose. And Mainz have Stuttgart, should be 3 points. So Stuttgart will probably get up to 36 points, as well as Augsburg. So that's that. Freiburg did lose. Bochum won, I guess. Kaiserslautern is not looking good, but Bremen is getting up there. Stuttgart is last now. It's not looking good for them. But either way, we will push forward to the home game here against Dortmund at Walter Stadium. It's probably going to be another tough one, but we'll see if we can come up with a better result than we did here against Leipzig. He's been on his own here. Can't turn in. Archer with a lot of space. Nobody really fighting for him, and Ragnar Archer will score once again, giving FC Kaiserslautern the lead. 12 minutes into the game against Dortmund. It's the first time we are at the final third of Dortmund's end. But at the same time, it looks too easy. Alaba cannot follow up with the pace of Archer. Slaughterback doesn't go in there, tries to close it down. Kribel doesn't come out, and Archer will smash it in, giving us an amazing start to our home game here against Dortmund. The question is now, can we keep it up? Luckily he missed the target. We've been lucky 2 times now where Dortmund have good opportunities. They don't hit the target. Else this could have been a very, very grim game. Oh, Julian Brandt, that was not good. Is that a red card? It is. Julian Brandt, 31 minutes in, will be sent off for Dortmund. And it will be back-to-back games where there's a red card. I will take it. We can hopefully this time around build a little bit better with it than we did against Leipzig. We're at least in front now. Yeah, not level, but we'll take it. 33 minutes in, 1-0 Kaiserslautern, and a red card for Dortmund. The defender has to be careful here. He stops up. Bianchi. First game back from injury. Bianchi will make it 2-0 Kaiserslautern. 2-0 Kaiserslautern. I had not thought about this at all, that we will go in and actually could get a result out of this game. Like, the game is not over yet. But they have not looked good in this game, Dortmund, I have to say. And with that red card, it's looked even worse for them. But either way, we will take it. 40 minutes or 39 minutes in, 2-0 Kaiserslautern. Ragnar Mitchell. And it will be 3-0, and that will probably also be game. If it wasn't done already. 85th minute. Matthias Mitchell comes on from the bench and will totally annihilate Dortmund. Although he will not do it himself, but he will put the final touch of the annihilation. A 3-0 victory at home against Dortmund. I would say we still was probably 1 or 2 seasons from that. But with a red card to Dortmund, they had been struggling in this game. And it looks like we will be taking all 3 points here at home against Dortmund. Which is very, very lovely. Oh, can we get a goal more? Good ball, good counter-attack. Nienhaus. And it will be 4-0. Not only destroying it 3-0, it will be a 4-0 victory here for Kaiserslautern against Borussia Dortmund. Nobody have seen that coming. And that's actually a very good team goal, I actually have to say. And we see the Mitchell one. This is a nicely true pass, and then Nienhaus will of course smash that home easily. But before this game end, let's just quickly have a quick look at how it went through. Okay, so it all starts with, of course, Querfield here. Stealing the ball. Passing it up. Archer hitting it down. Mitchell's collecting and sending it. And then for Nienhaus to smash it in. Not the most beautiful finish, but we'll take it. And that should also be last kick of the game, which it is. A 4-0 victory against Borussia Dortmund. Who had seen that coming? I didn't. Even with the red card. And I was 1-0 up, I still felt like they'll probably get back into the game like Leipzig did. But luckily Leipzig is a little more offensive team with a lot more pace than Dortmund is. So we'll take it. It's a good result, which we really need going forward into the game here against Augsburg. It's going to be a really tough matchup. Augsburg is also a very, very good game, I have to say. But a very good game. They're a very good team. As you can see, my English has not grown better. But either way, we are happy with the result. It's a one that we need. We'll still see ourselves as 7. But Gladbach is right behind us, 4 points after. And if they win Augsburg, they'll also still be 2 points after. So we'll see how it goes. We still have FC Bayern Munich as well. But we are helping Bayern here. As well as Frankfurt, as we've helped them put Dortmund all the way down to 4th place. Which is very lovely. Either way, let's push forward to the WWK Arena against Augsburg, where we hopefully can get another good result here in the Bundesliga. Schüler will send it in. Archer will win it. And it will be 1-0 for FC Kaiserslautern. Ragnar Archer with the header. And we are up 1-0 after 5 minutes. Starting off great here against Augsburg. Continuing the form after that great result against Dortmund. And it's looking good. It's a nice cross from Schüler. And Archie gets in there and win it. I think the goalkeeper maybe sees it too late. I'm not really sure. He's not really focused on it that much. And it was a little bit... It was a bit too high for him to read. So anyway, I think even if he reacted fast enough. But either way, we'll take it. 5 minutes in. 1-0 Kaiserslautern. When Rob Willis will equalize. In a position where I feel like there's not really should be any danger. He gets it in. I actually have to see this again. They play it here. Nice. I feel like I have 2 defenders to close him down, but none of them really get close enough so you can shoot in between them. And then of course lucky the post hit it as well. So a bit unfortunately, but 25 minutes in, it will now be 1-1. Just into Archie with it. That's not him, it's Querfield. Archie cannot win that header. Can put the pressure on. Querfield with heading down. Rundstad. Frank Rundstad here shoots. What a shot! Frank Rundstad with his second goal of the season will make it 2-1 in the 30th minutes. Our right back with one hell of a shot to get us back in the lead. That's probably 1 out of 100 times he shoots from there and actually goes in. It's a really tight angle, he has to shoot it as well to get it all the way over there. But he did it and we take it. 30 minutes in, we are back in the lead once again. We are up 2-1 now, which is excellent. Fine, Peterson will lose it there. And make a not so great tackle. Oh, don't tell me it's 3rd game in a row with a red card. Really? And it is! Peterson is out. Is another red card? I do not believe it. It's 3 games in a row now that our opposition has gotten himself a red card. Willis is gonna go out. Engels is coming in to take on that left back. It is gonna be tough now for Augsburg with a man down and behind one. Saliso, back to Breinhardt. A little bit too good here. Falls for Meyer. Meyer's in. Meyer shoots. Meyer equalizes. Augsburg is back in this game with only 6 minutes left to play. They equalize and we are now level 2-2. It's not really what I was hoping for. I was hoping we had controlled the game much more. After that red card, we've actually gotten worse. After they have gotten the red card, which is a bit annoying for me. But there's not much we can do about that. Either way, Augsburg is back in the game. It is now 2-2 with 6 minutes left to play. Let's hope we can go up and get a last attack to maybe still take all 3 points here. Reinhardt tries to find Saliso, doesn't really work. Does look like we will only get a point out of this game. Rascal maybe. It has to be now. Come on, Rascal. I believe in you. Shoot! Come on! Rascal will do it! In the last couple of seconds of the game, we will still take the victory. 3-2 Kaiserslautern. It is so undeserved. And it shouldn't have ended like this. Like after we were up 2-1 and they got a red card, we should just have controlled the game out, played it out, and been happy with the victory. Instead, we let Augsburg get the momentum in the game. They got the equalizer, but luckily Rascal is there to save us in the end, to give us all 3 points. With his 6th goal of the season, and probably the last kick of the game, which it is. It is a 3-2 victory. It is another 3 points. Back-to-back wins here in the Bundesliga. It's been a little bit some time since we did that. But we're taking, of course, Augsburg. Fans are booing them. I'm not happy with the result they got. But I have to say, I don't know what's happening with the teams we are facing, or we are just annoying to play against. But it is 3 games in a row now that we have gotten a red card in. With the opposition of Has got a red card 3 games in a row, so... Know what happened? We'll see if we get it 4 times in a row. As we are taking on FC Bayern Munich now at Allianz Arena. Oh, it's they don't have the stadium up. Is it Sanders Park? No, I think it's the real life Allianz Arena. I actually can't remember. But either way, it's gonna be a tough one. We have put some more gap between us and 8th place. It looks like we will probably be taking 7th place in the league this season. With 5 games left to go. Of course, it can still change. We have Bayern Munich now, 3rd in the league. They can absolutely destroy us. We'll see how it goes. We'll see you at the away game against FC Bayern Munich for another, hopefully, very fun game to play. It's a bit annoying. Well, I will hit the first one. Muslera will get the rebound, and it will be 1-0 Bayern Munich. 18 minutes into the game. He had put the pressure on us the last couple of times here. And there we couldn't hold it any longer. Very unfortunately, Sané with the cross. We win the first header, but then Muslera get the second. And Kroos doesn't react in time to get out there and save it. It's a bit annoying. A bit unfortunately. But was expected. So, 18 minutes in. 1-0 FC Bayern Munich. And Ragnar Arce takes it with him. Can he go in and finish in? Ragnar Arce will do it, and we are back level again. Tor for FC Kaiserslautern, and we are back in this game. 27 minutes in. It is now 1-1. We answer back fairly quickly, I would say. But they are also giving a lot of space behind, I would say. FC Bayern Munich. They are pushing forward a lot of men. And if they work, and I do not defend well, they will go up and score. If I defend well, as we saw there, we will go with a quick counter attack and have the opportunity to score. But either way, we'll take it. 28 minutes in, 1-1. Oh, that was not a good... I thought I was on the right side of him. It's luckily only a yellow, but it is a penalty. Unfortunately for Bayern Munich, which I guess Harry Kane will send in quite neatly. He will not! What a save from Kroos! We are still level. After that horrendous tackle I did there. Are we still level in the game? Really well done from Kroos. Nicely saved. Keeping us in. And Muslera will score. I actually thought I had blocked him there with Curvefield. But I hadn't, and Muslera will score his second goal of the game, making it 2-1 FC Bayern Munich. Now it's going to be tough to get back into this, because I think they have the momentum now to probably push forward. But Harry Kane plays it nicely to him there. I actually feel like I get there with Curvefield. Oh, he actually misses it. He goes the wrong way with his... to block it. Unfortunately, 61 minutes in, 2-1 FC Bayern Munich. I'm thinking if I should switch my entire left side of this defense, just to make sure I don't get a red card in this game. As Muslera will make it 3-1. Again, I missed my tackle with Curvefield on him, and he can score his hat-trick. As apparently I can't speak at the same time, but either way. Yeah, it's not what we are hoping for. I hope I'm and I go in with Curvefield, but again, I missed my tackle. And it is an easy goal for Muslera. Very unfortunately, but 70 minutes in, we'll be down 3-1 now. And probably just have to accept that we are going to be losing this game. Maybe. Ragnar! We maybe have a possibility to score here. I'm not really sure. Or maybe get a point out of this game, but either way, 83 minutes in, we at least doesn't lose that much. Get a goal back to put it to 3-2. Again, this Ragnar is a good ball. It's a good cross from Rossi as well. An easy header for Mate to head that in. We'll take it 83 minutes in. 3-2 FC Bayern Munich. Wang will tackle that. But we will not get it up in the other end. And we will be losing 3-2 here. Against FC Bayern Munich. Away from home. Muslera, of course, getting the ball with him home. After his beautiful hat-trick, I just have to say. He scored some good goals. Could have done more myself on those. But it is what it is. But still, we came out much better than I expected of this month. Still sitting nicely at 7th, which I am very happy with. Of course, we are starting off against Bayer Leverkusen in the start of next month, so that of course gonna be a pain in the ass. But we will be finishing off season 2 in the next episode, where we'll be playing the last 4 games. See how the season go before we then go up with a season round up. But that should be excited in the next episode. But either way, thank you all so much for tuning in for this episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this episode, please smash the like button down below. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, as it will mean a lot to me. And other than that, I'll see you guys again next time for some more FC Kaiserslautern Rtg Careermode. See ya.